If we are responsible, the future will be good for the future generations. Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, BNSS, 2023. Chapter 11, Maintenance of Public Order and Tranquility, Sections 148 to 170. Chapter 11 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, BNSS, 2023, outlines the legal framework for maintaining public order and tranquility. Sections 148 to 170 provide comprehensive guidelines for managing public assemblies, addressing nuisances, and resolving disputes that threaten peace. These provisions are crucial for ensuring social harmony and preventing disturbances in public life. Section 148, Dispersal of Assembly by Use of Civil Force. Section 148 empowers executive magistrates and police officers to disperse unlawful assemblies using civil force. This provision is crucial for preventing riots and maintaining public order. Key points. Times authority, executive magistrates or officers in charge of police stations can command any unlawful assembly to disperse. Times use of force. If the assembly does not disperse, reasonable force may be used to disperse it and restore order. Section 149. Use of armed forces to disperse assembly. This section authorizes the use of armed forces to disperse assemblies that pose a significant threat to public safety. Key points. Times authorization. The executive magistrate can request the assistance of armed forces if necessary. Times procedure. The use of armed forces must follow strict guidelines to ensure it is justified and proportionate. Section 150. Power of certain armed force officers to disperse assembly. Section 150 grants specific armed force officers the power to disperse unlawful assemblies without prior orders from a magistrate. Key points. Times conditions. This power is exercised when immediate action is required and there is no time to seek magistrate orders. Times responsibility. Officers must act responsibly and report their actions to the relevant authorities. Section 151, Protection against prosecution for acts done under Sections 148, 149, and 150. This section provides legal protection to officers acting in good faith under Sections 148, 149, and 150. Key points. Times immunity. Officers are protected from prosecution for actions taken in the lawful execution of their duties to disperse assemblies. Section 152. Conditional order for removal of nuisance. Section 152 empowers magistrates to issue conditional orders for the removal of nuisances that affect public health or safety. Key points. Times scope. Nuisances can include obstructions, pollution, and other hazards. Times procedure. Magistrates issue orders specifying the nuisance and the required remedial action. Section 153. Service or notification of order. This section outlines the process for serving or notifying individuals or entities of a nuisance removal order. Key points. Times notification. Orders must be served directly or publicly posted if personal service is not possible. Section 154. Person to whom order is addressed to obey or show cause. Section 154 requires individuals or entities addressed in a nuisance removal order to comply or show cause why the order should not be enforced. Key points. Times compliance. Failure to comply without a valid reason can result in enforcement actions. Section 155. Penalty for failure to comply with Section 154. This section prescribes penalties for non-compliance with a nuisance removal order. Key points. Times penalties. Penalties may include fines or imprisonment for continued non-compliance. Section 156. Procedure where existence of public right is denied. Section 156 outlines the procedure for resolving disputes where the existence of a public right is denied. Key points. Times inquiry. Magistrates conduct inquiries to determine the legitimacy of the public right and resolve disputes. Section 157. Procedure where person against whom order is made under Section 152 appears to show cause. This section provides the procedure for hearings when individuals or entities appear to contest a nuisance removal order. Key points. Times hearing. Magistrates hear objections and determine the validity of the order based on the evidence presented. Section 158. Power to issue order in urgent cases of nuisance or apprehended danger. Section 158 allows magistrates to issue immediate orders in urgent situations where nuisances or dangers pose a significant threat. Key points. Times urgency. Orders can be issued without prior notice if immediate action is necessary to prevent harm. Section 159. Dispute concerning land or water likely to cause breach of peace. This section addresses disputes over land or water rights that could lead to breaches of peace. Key points. Times intervention. Magistrates can intervene and make orders to prevent disputes from escalating into violence. Section 160. Procedure on order being made absolute and consequences of disobedience. Section 160 outlines the procedure for making orders absolute and the consequences of disobedience. Key points. Times finality. Orders become absolute after the hearing process, and failure to comply results in enforcement actions. Section 161. Injunction pending inquiry. This section allows magistrates to issue interim injunctions pending the outcome of an inquiry. Key points. Times interim relief. Injunctions provide temporary relief to prevent harm while the inquiry is ongoing. Section 162. Local inquiry. Section 162 mandates local inquiries to ascertain facts in disputes affecting public order. Key points. Times fact-finding. Magistrates conduct local inquiries to gather evidence and resolve disputes. Section 163. Procedure on order being made absolute and consequences of disobedience. This section reiterates the procedure for making orders absolute and the penalties for non-compliance. Key points. Times enforcement. Ensures consistent enforcement of orders to maintain public order. Section 164. Power of magistrate to direct local investigation and examination of an expert. Section 164 empowers magistrates to order local investigations and expert examinations in complex cases. Key points. Times expertise. Utilizes expert knowledge to resolve disputes effectively. Section 165. Power to issue order in urgent cases of nuisance or apprehended danger. This section reiterates the magistrate's power to issue urgent orders in cases of immediate danger. Key points. Times immediate action. Ensures prompt response to prevent harm. Section 166. Procedure where dispute concerning land or water is likely to cause breach of peace. Section 166 addresses the procedure for resolving land or water disputes likely to cause breaches of peace. Key points. Times resolution. Focuses on peaceful resolution of potentially volatile disputes. Section 167. Power to attach subject of dispute and to appoint receiver. This section allows magistrates to attach disputed property and appoint receivers to manage it. Key points. Times attachment. Secures disputed property to prevent further conflict. Section 168. Dispute concerning right of use of land or water. Section 168 addresses disputes over the right to use land or water resources. Key points. Times rights. Ensures fair resolution of resource use disputes. Section 169. Local inquiry. This section mandates local inquiries to resolve disputes concerning land or water use. Key points. Times fact-finding. Ensures accurate resolution based on local conditions. Section 170. Procedure on order being made absolute and consequences of disobedience. Section 170 reiterates the consequences of disobedience to orders made absolute. Key points. Times compliance. Ensures enforcement of orders to maintain public order. Summary. Chapter 11 of the BNSS 2023 establishes a comprehensive legal framework for maintaining public order and tranquility. Through sections 148 to 170, It provides detailed procedures for dispersing unlawful assemblies, removing nuisances, and resolving disputes. The provisions empower magistrates and law enforcement to take proactive measures to prevent disturbances and ensure social harmony. By balancing enforcement with procedural fairness, this chapter plays a crucial role in upholding public safety and order. Stay informed. Live in comfort.